out now for a 3A Division II semifinal between Gunter and Dublin. Gunter featuring one of the best ground attacks in the state, Ethan Sloan. The misdirection play gets the edge, and he's going to dive for the pylon. After the extra point is blocked, it's 6-0 Tigers. A short touchdown run made it 13-0 before Dublin gets on the board. Just before halftime, Kristen Tetton pump fake finds Cooper Hubble in the corner of the end zone. It's 13-6, but the momentum short-lived. On the ensuing kickoff, Hudson Graham, the up-back, fielding the kick. He's also the quarterback, and he's also apparently a good kick returner because he takes it 65 yards for a touchdown. Gunter pulls away with a 62-20 win. They advance to the regional final against Holiday next Friday night at Northwest ISD.
Dublin Lions this year are one of the more interesting teams that we're going to have, just in terms of the fact that last year they had a really strong season in Coach Greg Hardcastle's first year. He was really set up for a lot of success, had a very experienced team, and they really took advantage of it last year, going 3 rounds deep. This year it's going to be a little different. They lost 18 of the 30 lettermen from last year's team, only returned 4 offensive and 3 defensive starters. So a lot of young guys in positions in big positions this year. The one upside is they do have a really good quarterback back in Chris Teaton, have a really good receiver back in Dalen Raspberry, have a couple of defensive lineman types that are going to be nice players for them, but they do have a lot of holes to fill, so it's going to be a lot of questions to answer for Coach Hardcastle this season.
There's a lot of questions. They've lost a lot of their skill personnel. They had a really good core of receivers last year, and Raspberry is the only one from that group that comes back. He's going to be one of the better wide receivers in the big country, but this year it's going to be a different story. With a bunch of youngsters filling the other vacancies, Raspberry is going to be basically blanketed. I would expect the opposing defenses to really, focus on him and try to take him out of the game as much as possible. So it's going to be important for Dublin to find additional targets, additional threats, and if they can, then they have a shot at some success this year. Offensive line is going to be nearly completely rebuilt. It's going to be smaller than last year, and losing Eduardo Hernandez, who died tragically in the off season, it further hurts. He was, a quality offensive lineman. Losing him hurts a great deal. So there's a lot of questions surrounding this team.
Most of you guys know I try and be a spiritual guy. I'm not telling you what to believe. I'm not telling you how to believe. But every day, at some point during the day, I open up the book that I believe in, and I just pop to a page. I look through it. Okay. Sometimes that page gives me great insight. I'm going to tell you what I opened up to today. It's first term. Now, you don't have to be a historian of this to know what I'm telling you. Okay. The first thing I open to is a story about David, all right? David was the son of Samuel, one of the greatest kings of Israel, all right? What happened with David, he had 8 brothers. Okay, when Samuel's time came to lose power, everybody was looking to his sons. He had 8. David was the least likely, but the one chosen. He was the youngest, the smallest, the weakest. He was the one selected. Now you may say, well, why am I telling you that tonight? Why do we need to hear that? Here's why. I'm telling you what, he was the least likely candidate. There are a lot of people out here tonight who think you are the least likely candidate to be successful. David was chosen because he had an intangible. His intangible was his heart. All right? Now they're bigger. They got athletes. They got guys going to Division I schools. All right? We can see that, and so can everybody else. But nobody can see the intangible with us. All right? There's a reason why I opened up to that passage. We got to make that happen tonight. Be the intangible tonight. Here we go. Lord, I am only one. I am one. I am one. I cannot do everything.